Welcome to Pokemon Dungeons and Dragons and hello everyone. I'm really bad at these intros. What? It's been a week, hasn't it? And our planners have been planning. Our thinkers have been thinking. And who is going to recap what happened is happening. Who is that again? Wait. That's Quill. What happened last time, Quill? Tell me.
I don't want
Well, you could forfeit it,
to.
but
Hang on,
something tells me you might want this.
You
you
think?
think?
Yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah, you in particular.
Let's see if I can get through the fever fog and. Ugh. All right. Okay, last time we started off with Lee and Lucius heading back to regroup with the other two, and and I remember them going past the Grimmsnarl, and Lee scammed a little bit of information out of him without actually doing anything for him. Uh, then it's coming back to me now. It's coming back to me now. Okay. So after that, uh, they came back to join up with Lily and Bob, and Lily and Bob were annoying a bearded cutie fly that had an amazing voice.
Yeah, what you
And
doing here?
yeah, that one. So Lee saved him from the interrogations that were going on pertaining to Wonder Orbs. Fire Alley, you're distracting me with the noise.
I am.
Yeah,
Sounds
I
like you're
heard
in a
one.
plane
Anyway.
or something.
Yeah. um, and then after that, Lee and Raffa went to Haas's house. No, wait, not before that, but after rescuing them from the cutie fly from Lily and Bob, they went back to Gabriel's house and found out about the heist being planned by Blue Rose, who is a Phantom Thief poser and not a legitimate Phantom Thief. After finding out about this, they went to Lee and Rafa went to Haas's house and did some spying on him and found out he was a Ditto, and came back and were assuming that he was the Phantom Thief. But when Lee went to meet with him, found out that he wasn't the Phantom Thief. But Lee was still able to convince him to lower the amount of guards that will be guarding the museum tonight. And then we went back, and that's about the best I got.
Yeah, to be perfectly honest, it wasn't too eventful, but yeah, I think he hit all the bullet points.
Dude, sweet.
So roll a die 6. I'll let you do it. 3 points goes your way, my friend.
I will accept this.
And I think you might want them.
He's gonna burn them all and a pity pelipper at the same time.
Yeah, we should point out that guy is still around, and if the audience doesn't know what he does, if one of these fine folks gets a pretty bad roll, they can ask for pity from the pity pelipper. They have to give a good reason why they deserve to pass this check, or why they need to pass this check, why it's so important to pass this check to their character. Get a little role play in there, and then depending how good of a story they weave with that, I'll give them a die to add to their roll, and the better the explanation, the bigger the die. If it's just like, so I don't die and I won't let anyone down, that's a die 4. But if it's a really good one that like has some character in it, you might even get a die 20. And it's additive too, so it can be kind of better than inspiration.
And that's what you'll get when you do it.
Yeah, you'll get a 2.
All right, we didn't do our usual before stream rolls. Oh well.
Yeah. Okay.
I just knew if I rolled while you were describing it, it would be bad.
There was a shop available. Are you guys getting anything from there? We'll do it later, but
No.
no. Okay. All right. All right. You go back through the tunnel. I think more than half of you are blind. I think Lee is the only one who can see.
No, I think it's just Raffa.
Lee can't see now that he. Wait, is he immune food yet?
Not yet.
Not yet. Okay, yeah.
Oh shoot! Yeah, you're right.
We can see then. Yes.
Who got
So
the?
everyone's
you?
holding on to his wings.
All right. And this tunnel isn't particularly hard to navigate. You kind of hear Gabriel kind of push a stone slab back over it as you leave. But you emerge from the other side. And you are kind of in this open field. You can see the city is pretty close. And the village you can kind of see off in the distance.
All right, well,
Yeah, awkward silence.
keep going.
So,
Awkward, silent, shuffle back.
all right. So, are you doing this? You gonna sneak?
I mean,
Yeah.
yes.
Then stealth rolls all around, or dex if you don't have that skill.
Oh.
No, I'm running around in Ralt's land.
I'm looking for the sheet. Give me a second. Okay, here it is.
Yeah.
That's why I came prepared.
Oh hush.
I was
And
all ready to roll my D20 plus 3, and it's like, oh yeah, I'm a dressed Pokemon. All right, as you can see, we are very stealthy fairies.
Yeah.
Trotter.
Are you there, Rodney? Oh, he's rolling. It's coming.
5, 5, and 5.
Do we get any points for getting triple fives?
No. What you get is you see a Granbull headed your way.
Oh no. Well, you know what they say. It's time to shank.
or hide.
Shank.
He sees you.
Oh,
Yeah, I
okay.
was just about to say he sees us, but he sees us as fairies, so
That is not a good thing.
we're gonna pretend we're from the hunt. Or we're going to a hunt.
I am the hunt. And if you don't agree, you'll be the hunted.
So what's your plan?
Well, obviously he sees us, so acting suspiciously is going to be suspicious. So we'll act like we're gatherers heading off to a quest.
All right. All right. He heads over towards you. You're just kind of standing there. Are you just kind of standing still?
Are there any bushes nearby where berries could be growing?
Okay. Give a survival check or a perception, I guess, too.
Yeah, forage.
Oh my god.
You're a bad forager.
At least we are burning off the bad rolls now, question mark?
All right. No, there's not. So, what's kind of your demeanor?
Wait. Can I use the help action?
The help action. Yeah, but he has to make the roll again.
Yes, but this time he will have the power of the big brain Raffa behind him with Historian. Do I roll my regular intelligence, or do I have to
On a
roll the
nat
rolls?
20, so
Okay. He doesn't need my help, my super help.
So you find it's this really rinky-dinky looking little shrub, and it has a few berries on it. What did you make, a perception or a or survival?
well, they're the same. I'm gonna say.
Actually, this does matter.
Okay. I'm gonna say I made a survival one.
All right. These are poisonous berries, not just kind of your typical poisonous berries that'll just kind of give you a tummy ache.
Okay, so these things are lethal. All right.
Not lethal. Just,
Okay.
All right. So
You'll wish they were lethal.
yeah, what are you doing with this thing? Are you just kind of
He looks at he's gonna pick one and look it over, and he's gonna go "Ugh," and just kind of drop it
okay?
and say, "Well, these are no good."
Well, that's unfortunate, but they still just started, so hopefully we can find something good sooner rather than later.
What are you doing outside the city?
Hi, sir. We're just gathering resources.
Yeah, all we found is this poisonous berry bush so far.
You're not in the forging party.
We got separated.
No. Where's your identification?
Let's see here. Oh, crud, I'm not Lee. I can't minor illusion something. Dang it!
Our abilities are blocked.
You're coming with me. He whistles.
Of course it does.
Oh no.
And I can't cast silence to silence it, okay?
Okay, Lucius is gonna sing him to sleep.
Remind me what that does.
Okay, I'm not entirely sure how it works, but Jigglypuff sings a soothing lullaby that could function as if it were casting the spell sleep centered on itself. A creature can only be affected by the song if it can hear Jigglypuff. So I believe it acts as if I'm casting the sleep spell, which let me
centered on yourself, right?
that that doesn't make any sense because it suggests that another creature listens to it. Huh. That's really odd wording.
Because the way the sleep spell works is the thing with the lowest HP will fall asleep first. You roll a bunch of die.
Yeah, you roll a bunch of die, and creatures within 20 feet at a point you choose within range. Oh, I think I get how it works. Okay, so the way I'm understanding it is this Gramble has to be within 20 feet of me, and then I could choose him, roll the dice, and hope he falls asleep. I think that's how this interaction works.
Let me just look at your thing here. Da, 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 da.
Because it's an AoE.
You don't pick the target, though.
And the thing with the lowest HP is not Granbull.
Gosh darn it. Okay, that's not going to work then. Never mind. Shoot, of course it doesn't work.
You see,
Are there seasons in this place?
Are there seasons? You don't really know.
I was just about to.
I'll let you do a nature or a So maybe
nature as a Raffa or a Ralt.
I'll say as your self as Raffa self. because you're...
All right. Let's go.
You can't tell. It seems like it's very static, and you can't really suss out what season it would be right now.
We have to make sure all the guards are fed up for Blue Rose.
This Granbull, he's going to try and grapple Rodney.
Of course he is.
Okay.
Where's the stat block? He got 18, so Rodney,
Alright.
do a contested strength roll or athletics. You don't have it, so just strength. For the record, I was not expecting the session to start off like this.
You're like, oh yeah, my guys will just walk past the Granbull.
Yeah, he's like holding Rodney up by like the back of the shell.
All right, I think we only have one choice here, guys.
Ugh. Yeah, I think we're basically going to have to fight here.
All right. Well, as soon as he picks up Rodney, here comes Cybe.
And here comes Moonbeam.
All right, this isn't surprise, so we're gonna have
That's
to
fine.
initiative this.
Yeah.
And I do
Figured
not have the sprites because again I did not expect this to happen.
I have a feeling that somebody's gonna end up being dragged off to re-education.
Who knows? Maybe that's
It's either re-education or Rodney cracks. Both of those are not situations we want to be in.
Oh boy.
All right. So for initiative, all you do is use your dex for your new stat block.
I got a 10.
Where's Lucius on here?
I think that we're just gonna have to crack. We're just gonna have to book it out of sight, and then crack ourselves.
I have another plan, but Lucius isn't going to like it.
Oh, are you gonna eat him?
I mean, I've got a plan with Lucius, but we'll get into tactics meeting in just a second. Strouder, what are you? Strouder hasn't rolled yet.
Holding them right there. You can position yourself however you like, just within maybe like 10 feet of this Granbull. However you think you were.
I'm like, I don't think any of our forms are terribly bulky. Of course, I still have my natural armor. Granted, my AC is 2 less than normal because of my species. Oh man, what is it then?
Wow. This is amazing.
4.
My AC is like
Where are you, Lee? What did you get for your initiative?
15.
7. I was looking up Moonbeam because I didn't know what it did.
All right. What's your dex?
+2.
Okay, you go before the Granbull then.
Oh, wow.
That's how you do it, apparently. That's how you do it. Keep it kosher. Whoever has more dex, that's the tiebreaker. Anyway, plan.
Okay, so Lucius is going to double slap Roland to break him out of his current state. That way he actually has the dex to be able to escape. That's my plan.
Right?
I'm like, once we do that, the jig's up. Everyone will know.
I mean, yes, but we don't have a choice here. It's either that or Roland gets captured. So
I mean, if we one round the Gramble, we don't have to worry about that.
I don't know what the rest of y'all are gonna do, but that's what Lucius is gonna do. He's just gonna wake up and he's gonna basically make it so that Roland can actually break his grapple or something like that. Unless you guys have a better idea and can say it fast.
Not really. We's just gonna moonbeam.
Yeah, we're just gonna pew the crap out of him. Not Rodney, the Granbull.
All right. Reinforcements are going to show up in 2 turns, by the way.
Oh, joy.
All right, Lucius, it's your turn.
Okay, well, I'm gonna do as I said. I'm going to basically double slap Roland. Well, actually, not pound Roland, technically.
All right.
Is he gonna pull Rodney away? Can he do that?
Technically, yes.
All right.
I mean, Rodney's only like 6 inches tall.
Luckily, Roland has very low HP in this form, so hopefully I can break him out of it easily enough.
His AC is 10, so...
Oh, gosh, of course. Okay.
So you hit him, and you have to do 3 damage, and that'll do it.
Actually, I literally cannot not do this. 5.
All right, so as you use pound attack on him, Lucius, the Togepi kind of like form just kind of glows for a bit, and now the Granbull is holding a Meowth. And Roland, you'll lose 2 HP from the kind of overflow. All right. So yeah, you can ditch the stupid Togepi stats, and you're Roland again. All right.
Does he have the Misty Step knife?
Yeah.
He does.
Tactics meeting.
So... All right. What's the to hit on this? +4. Nice. Not a crit. All right. D8 +2 psychic damage on Mr. Grandbuddy. Oh man.
Boop.
I don't think we can't use any of our abilities until we get knocked out of this.
Yeah.
That's a problem.
Strutter, are you like having mic issues or something? Because you haven't spoken a word this session so far.
Uh-oh.
The possibility is very high. Well, it's Lee's turn next regardless.
Yeah, do you want to do anything else, Raffa, besides your attack?
I think I might hoof it, actually.
You're going to run.
We're going to hoof it.
Okay. Boo! All right, Lee, it's your turn.
Lee's gonna hold his action until Roland gets out with his Misty Step ability, and then he's gonna throw a Darkness Orb on the ground.
Okay. Sure thing.
Okay, so something is wrong with this mic or something.
Okay.
Well, actually, how far can I throw this thing?
How what's your strength look like? And we'll leave it to an athletics roll or an attack roll.
8. It's an 8.
You know, we'll leave it to an attack roll to see how far you can throw it.
Okay.
If
Well,
he's
he's
gonna
gonna move right here and try to throw it like right on the Granbull.
All right, so that's like what, 20 feet?
Something like that.
All right, now can you hear me?
Yeah, we
Yes.
got you.
Yeah.
Yes, now we can hear you.
It's 25 feet.
How did that happen?
I don't know.
Discord's just being weird.
Or It was the Grand Bull.
Okay, so the Grand Bull is going to...
All right, sorry. Lucius would have been right up here.
The Grand Bull sees you're a Meowth now, and it's kind of shocked at the moment, and then it realizes the rules, and it's going to try and chomp on Rodney with advantage.
Oh,
Actually, he's going to... Oh, no. He's going to try and intimidate you first. So you have to make a DC 13 Wisdom saving throw.
okay.
I'm
DC
like-
13 Wisdom saving.
I'm like, what is that even gonna do for the Grand Bull? It's like he's holding Rodney. He can't run away.
Saved.
Yeah, you're good. And then it is going to bite you with advantage because you are grappled.
It's a good thing my armor class is high now.
7 plus 4 is 11. I don't think that hits you, does it?
That won't hit.
Oh, wait. No, sorry. It's 13.
13 still doesn't hit.
All right. Yeah, you're good. All right. We will go to you next, Roland. He is grappling you.
Get off of me.
You know the rules.
Alright, how do I do a grappling contest to get him off of me?
You either make an acrobatics or athletics contested by his athletics.
And acrobatics.
Acrobatics, it's a habit. Okay, he is going to roll athletics.
There's just no contest.
Well, he got a 3 plus 4, 7, so... Yeah. You wriggle out, you kind of like... Do that thing when you grab a little kid and their skeleton collapses and they sandbag you and you get out.
Alright, time to run.
So you're going to disengage with cunning action and just run?
Yeah, I think it's time to just go. Run.
Alright, you get 30 feet.
Yeah, cool. 30 feet it is.
And you
How
had
fast?
The village.
and you
How
had the
fast?
Hmm?
How fast are the rest of you people?
30
Not
feet.
very.
Everyone's 30 feet except Lee, I believe.
I'm 25.
No, I'm 30 feet because I'm still a
Oh,
fairy.
right.
I'm 25, man. Like, these things
25.
can outrun me.
Okay. I believe you had a held action, Lee, though, when Roland ran.
Yeah, but it was for when Roland Misty stepped, so I guess it's wasted.
Ah.
I
Well-
wasn't able to Misty Step anyway. I didn't have the dagger with me.
Was that the
Oh, you
moment
left the
we
dagger
knew?
behind.
I'll give you a mulligan, and I'll say that's kind of... He's running, so it's kind of the same thing. So I'll give you a mulligan here, and if you still want to do it.
And I just use my mulligan to use my full movement to run.
No, it has to involve that orb.
You were gonna shoot
Okay.
a moonbeam at him, weren't you?
I was, but I changed my mind.
No sense changing your mind.
Well, I mean, my return's already passed. Anyway, I don't think we're going to be able to outrun this thing. So, I'm not going to throw the orb.
Okay. Roland, you ran, right? So you just running towards the village?
Yeah.
Alright, so you can get to... you can get to there, to, like, about there. Oop, so you're, like, there. Okay. Then we'll, reinforcements will show up in one turn. Lucius, it's your turn.
Are we going to tactics meeting?
Oh, right.
We run. The end.
There. it's up.
Okay, so I think if he might outrun us, there are a few things I can do. If Lucius can hold his action, wait for Lee to get out of his range, and then try singing, because then the lowest HP thing will actually be him.
I don't think that's a good idea because you'll be effed if it fails.
It's a HP thing, but that is fair. Otherwise, yeah, I can throw caltrops down because I do have those, and then start moving. But
That'd be the best plan. Just chuck the caltrops where he's standing, so that if he has to move, he has to step on one.
Okay. Yeah, that's what I'll do then. I'll chuck the caltrops and then start hightailing it out of there.
Yeah, I'm just gonna hoof it, man.
Oh wait, I have the Wand of Darkness. I could use that.
Caltrops.
Lucius, it's your turn.
Okay, fine. Lucius will throw his caltrops round the Granville's feet.
All right.
Force him to. Yeah, force him to step on it if he wants to chase us, and then he will go his full movement over here. Does that count as using an item, or would that count as that probably counts as an action, right?
Yeah, that'll probably count as an action.
Okay. All right, then yeah, that's about as far as Lucius can get.
All right. Raffa, it's your turn.
I mean, I'm just gonna hoof it, man.
What's your movement speed?
25. I can only make it to here.
Yeah. You're on the edge of the map.
They'll never get me.
Okay, then we'll go to Lee then.
Okay. Lee's gonna use his... Where was I? Right here. I can technically leave the map, but I'm going to hold back a bit for Lucius.
Yeah, it's fine. He's fast. He'll get through next turn.
Well, the reinforcements are going to show up.
Yeah, there's the reinforcement, and then there's the fact that the Granville's faster.
So Lee's going to be right there.
You put down caltrops.
And I think that's it for me.
All right. So these things weren't discreetly put down, so he knows what he's trying to avoid here. He still has to make the DC 15 Dex save, but he's not going to just accidentally stumble on them.
Mm-hmm.
So we will roll. What's his Dexerino? His Dexerino is +1.
He's low.
He rolled a 17.
All right. If everything goes to crap.
No. Okay, guys, let's pour some luck points into him. I've got 3. I need someone else to drop in 3.
I'll say you can't have someone else cover for you because they're 2 to 1. Remember, so you can only use multiples of 2.
Okay, then I need to use 4, and someone else needs to, or I need to use 2, and someone else needs to use 4.
I don't have 4. I have 2 though.
Okay, then let's do a 2-2-2. Let's just get his thing down, people.
2-2-2.
All right, I'll fork over 2.
All right. Sheer luck, he kind of skirts over some, but then there's just like one on the edge that he steps on the Lego. He takes 1 damage. It stops his movement completely, apparently.
Just falls over.
And then, it's reduced by 10 feet. All right. Sure thing. Roland, it's your turn.
I think we're hauling ass, aren't we? We're all
Yeah.
hauling ass.
Yeah, you have you can, like, get off the map with your newfound speed.
Yeah.
All right.
Do it.
Yeah, you're gone, Roland. Let's just say you're off the map. Okay. Tactics meeting.
Keep running.
Yeah, there's literally no. Lucius is using his full movement and getting off the map.
All right.
Yeah.
What's your
I don't-
What's your movement, Lucius?
25 through dashing, it'll be 50, so you can get off the map.
These things have 30 movement, so just saying.
He'll be
His was
barely
reduced by
off the
10.
map.
His was reduced by 10, so he'll only have.
I mean, the other one's coming.
Oh,
Which, I mean, they're coming from over here, yeah?
Yes.
Yes, they'll never catch us.
Okay.
yeah. I'm gonna say run, but if need be, I'll have Lucius have the Wand of Darkness at the ready.
If all goes to crap, we can stall for Leah and Rodney to get away because they're the least. They're the most important for the world.
Okay. Lucius, it's your turn.
Thanks.
Vamoosh.
Raffa, you're running. So
Mush.
you're all just running towards the village, right?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like a giant game of tag.
All right, and then these guys kind of show up on the map. We can probably get out of this, but
Oh, good. There's no. I was like, the only thing that could stop us is a Rapidash.
so you guys are running from them, but you notice they're kind of like they're pursuing you. They're kind of gaining on you as much as you run.
Well,
Okay.
unless you're
As-
Rodney.
As they begin sort of grouping up, Lucius is going to use the Wand of Darkness, one more charge of his Wand of Darkness to make it so that it's difficult for them to fully pursue us and allow us to GTFO.
All right. Yeah, I guess either way, they either have to go through it or around it, and that kind of slows them down a bit. And I'll say you get out of their range, and the village is up ahead.
Holy crap. Alright, I've got one
We
last charge of
win.
the Wand of Darkness, but
He's still it. That Granbull is still it.
Okay,
Okay.
well, the good news here is that they don't know that we were in there. They just know that they found a group of Pokemon that are heading back to the village.
yeah, though this may make it more difficult for us to go that path. We'll have to discuss that later. Let's just get in the village, get to safety.
About, like, very close to the village, you poof back into your original forms.
Oh, thank Arceus. I was sick of being that thing.
Yeah, I don't want to look a gift horse in the mouth, but I much prefer being in my old body.
Did give me a little catharsis, though, just being able to speak my mind however I felt like.
You mean whining like a child?
Yeah, sort of like that.
Well, we better head over to Muriel as fast as possible. The countdown has begun.
Yeah, we should report what we found and begin coming up with the plan.
All right. You take a stroll through the town. It seems like nothing's really changed around here. You see the kind of little market area, the small dwellings here and there, and then the big kind of mansion at the end of the city, which I guess you're heading towards.
Yeah.
The Gallade, you recognize him as the one who gave you the money bags. Greets you as he sees you coming back. You don't know if he was ignorant to your mission or not, but he clearly recognizes you.
Lee waves back.
Yeah, Lucius does too.
Yeah.
Raffa is one-track minded cat.
I'm one-track minded, too.
Where is your destination in the mansion?
Going downstairs to where we talked to Muriel.
Mm-hmm. Assuming she's still there, but yeah, okay. You're
I
going
mean,
to the
if
laboratory.
he's not there, the Spritzy man is, and I want my book back.
All right. To the laboratory.
The secret lab.
The secret lab. Get out of my room, Dee Dee. All right. You go down the stairs and you go to that hallway, and first the door's open, so you can easily find his lab. And then you see Spritzy, the Dr. Fink, with Insensia, and he sees you at the threshold of his laboratory, and he says,
Oh, you're finally back.
Yeah.
We
Yeah,
need
we
to
are.
talk to Muriel as soon as possible.
Oh, I'll get her immediately. Just sit tight for the time being.
and
All right.
he floats away. And there's kind of an awkward silence, kind of like we usually have. And Insensia says to you, how did it go?
Well, we have we have a location at least, so we know where the blueprints are, and
A general
We-
location. We don't know the exact location.
yeah, we have a general location of where they are. We know the building at least. We managed to cut down the guards in that that will be in that building at the time, but unfortunately, they're apparently preparing for some sort of heist by someone in Verdure called the Blue Rose. So we'll need to be careful of that. Things went fine up until we left, in which case, well, in our forums we weren't exactly sneaky and got accosted by a guard.
Never mind. Yeah,
If you wanted to know,
I'm more
Go on.
concerned about someone you're competing with.
Apparently, yes. We don't know much about them, but they seem to be after the Elysium and they seem to be after both the replica that's in the museum and the blueprints for that replica, and they plan on having a large ransom for the return of those.
Has it been stolen yet?
not to our knowledge.
The replica itself is almost definitely not. We were not able to actually see the blueprints, so we can't say for certain, but likely both are going to be stolen at the same time. So if the replica is still there, hopefully the blueprints are as well.
Then we must pull this off tonight. There's no time to lose.
Yeah, I figured as much.
And just then, Professor Fink, Muriel, and Audric walk in the room. And Muriel says, "It brings me great pleasure that you came back in one piece."
Well, one of us came back in 2 pieces.
Oh, yeah.
Little
Mimikyu also follows, too.
Start dispensing the goods, brother.
There's a little touch and go there near the end, but yeah, we managed to make it back.
It's worth noting that we were accosted on our way back after leaving the secret tunnel, and one of the guards did see Roland as a Meowth.
They grabbed me by the eggshell. I had no choice.
That is a bit worrying. They didn't catch you in the city, did they?
No.
They did not.
But in the outskirts of it, I guess.
Yeah, we were on the outskirts of it before.
If anything, they would assume that the Pokemon living in Vidor that aren't fairy types are trying to disguise themselves for safer foraging.
That, I have to admit, that is worrying, but as long as you can get those blueprints, nothing else matters.
Right. And we're going to have to do it tonight, so there are a few things we need to ask for the trip home before we really begin planning for the heist itself.
Oh, I have many things.
And then
Alright, I'll
then
leave you guys
after
to
I
your
do that,
questions.
Rafa will give you her barrage of probably unrelated questions.
I have to admit, there is something that I did not tell you, as it was a little hard to tell you, but I'm open to any questions you have to ask.
All right. Okay. So right now, our bodies are in the Forest of Fairies, while our spirits, or whatever you want to call us, currently are here. How do we return back to our bodies after the heist is finished?
It's very simple, actually. All you have to do is fall asleep next to your unconscious bodies. What you are right
Mm,
now is just a consciousness, a mind. And, well, if your mind is destroyed here, then, well, a body can't exist without a mind.
yeah, figured that much at least. Okay.
Okay.
So we
So we die here, we go brain dead, and one-way trip to Vode.
Yeah, so in other words, let's not assume we can just casually die here. The stakes are still high. Okay, second question. Obviously, when we return back to our bodies, we're going to be in the Forest of Fairies. Do any of you know a quick way out of the Forest of Fairies, or a way we can avoid having to traverse all the illusions in the dungeon and stuff like that again?
I would wish you keep this secret, but all you need do to get to the exit is just say the name Verdure while placing your hand to a tree, and you'll be teleported to the exit.
Simple enough.
All right, and don't worry.
How
don't.
long? How long have we been in here? Is time the same or is it different here? I assume you know this in a sense, yeah.
Time is, well, timeless here. Barely any time has passed in our realm.
That's good to hear.
So basically, we wake up and it'll be just like 2 hours later or something like that. That's good to know.
Not even.
Huh, even better.
But
Okay.
since the calamity, 15 years have passed here.
Oh wow.
Shorter than I thought. Okay.
So wait, if this is the... So this is a place of conscious minds. How are we supposed to bring the Elysium back into the real world? Is it really that simple as just having it with us and taking a nap?
You're taking the blueprints, but items here exist as magic, and once they're taken out, they'll exist in your world as magic. It's only sentient lives that cannot traverse back into the real world.
Gotcha.
Okay. All right. I have something that we might need to have done, but I suppose, Rafa, if you have any questions, now would be a good point in time before we return back to planning for the heist.
Yeah, so back in our world, I had a vision where there were statues of most everyone in our group here on the moon, and I don't know what it means. I don't know if you have any thoughts on it, considering that I don't know.
They were in a ring, correct?
Yeah.
I don't recall you being there, but there is a circle of rings on the moon. It's used as sort of a communication device. If a fairy Pokemon steps on it, you can communicate with anyone on the Earth, and they can communicate directly through the moon. I did use it.
Okay, that's good to know.
Yeah, definitely something to keep in mind for when we're up there, and if we need to ask someone or get some help down here.
Do you think we could get any help from Lunala? She is the moon Pokemon.
I'm afraid I've never met Lunala, so I wouldn't know.
Well, maybe she can smell her knife and come by.
I wouldn't count on it, is basically what you're saying.
Probably not. Are there any Pokemon or fairy types still on the moon that we could search out as allies?
It said in ancient times, fairy Pokemon came from the moon. You may see some ruins or architecture, but I doubt anything is still living up there.
Another don't count on it then.
Okay. There's also another problem we have if we clear this all up, we still have other issues. There's Pokemon trying to kill all of the humans, and then there's the Chaos Guild, Pokemon that are trying to make the world become a mystery dungeon.
That's only Erebus and Nyx.
Wow.
Londo has his own. Everyone has their own goals, and Londo just wants apparently some random Pokemon to pay for something that happened to him.
He just wants everyone to die.
Well, regardless, they want to change the world or destroy the world, most of them. Those are the ones I'm concerned about. I don't know if you have any advice on what we should do after the fact with these Pokemon. Some of them are held in high regard, even though they're funding these assassinations of humans on the side.
She says to you that, well, I don't know much about this Chaos Guild, but humans in particular, I know that these creatures cannot affect them the way they affect Pokemon with their miasma.
Huh.
But it only goes that far.
Fair enough.
Do you know what a harmony scarf is?
She mulls over it. No, Oh, wait. Yes, I am familiar with that. That's something Mew used in ancient times.
Because the Chaos Guild recreated them, multiples of them, to accomplish their goals. We don't know what they do or how we would counteract them if they were to be used against us.
Well, that is strange. I've only heard about it in legends, but anyone doing something nefarious with the harmony scarves just sounds contradictory because its power comes from the Tree of Life, and it wouldn't seem right if the Tree of Life would be harming the planet.
Something to further ask about when we get back, I suppose.
Yeah. I don't suppose there was a human in your era. They seem to come around every time something like this happens.
There was one, but he fell to Sabnok.
Considering he wasn't affected by miasma, I can see why Sabnok might target him first.
Yes, that's how we learned about it.
We'll have to make sure that that doesn't happen to ours. All right, well, those are the questions that I had for you. Although, Professor Fink, did you find out anything about the book?
Oh, yes, I found out it was full of necrotic energy, and it was, well, it was, but it was more or less used as a compass to find something. I wasn't able to determine what, but that's what it is.
That makes sense, given what its history with me.
Would you like
So
it
another-
back?
Absolutely.
Here you go. It was, I'm sorry I couldn't find anything else.
That's okay.
Okay. Now that you're done with your questions, okay, so I've got a few plans rolling around in my mind, but first things first, I have something to ask,
There was
especially for you.
there was
Oh.
one thing I wanted to tell you that I didn't last time.
Okay, what is it?
She looks to Professor Fink. Get it for them.
Oh, right away, Your Highness.
Professor Fink goes into the back of his laboratory and he removes a picture of himself with like a little bow tie. And there's a safe behind it.
Please turn around, everyone.
Okay.
Okay.
You hear like a safe going,
Okay, you can turn back around.
and the safe opens.
Okay.
Okay.
And he pulls out this cushion with a little cloth over it. And he brings it over to Muriel, and she pulls it off, and it's this gigantic golden crystal.
Well, dang.
What?
Do you know what this is?
Giant crystal?
Well, yes, blunt, but it's called Imperium.
Oh.
Oh,
Elysium?
that's what fuels the Elysium.
Oh, so you know.
I did my best to learn what I could in Vidor about it.
Well, the thing is, it's a very, very finite resource. I found this one on our original destination, my original destination to the moon, using the Elysium. We found 2 of them, and I only took one of them, because one is only enough to get to the moon.
One there and one back.
So in other words, we can take this one and that'll get us to the moon, but
Yes.
we'll need to find some other Imperium somewhere in order to get us back.
I'm afraid you won't be able to find it.
You sure about that?
What?
I'm positive you won't.
Oh, wait, hold on. So if we go to the moon,
Yes.
we're not coming back.
Not with the Elysium, no.
Crap, that sucks.
So
Well, at least Audric can sleep well. Not you,
what?
different guy.
It's your choice if you want to do this. But all I'm saying is there's no guarantee of getting back.
Well, there's no guarantee of surviving it anyway.
Who
But if
took
we
the
don't
rep-
do it, everyone dies. So I don't see a choice.
Yeah, I agree. It's not going to be easy. There's certainly many possibilities we won't make it, but even if we aren't able to come back, we need to stop Sapnok, and we need to make sure that Jormungandr doesn't destroy this planet in their futile efforts to save their own. So, return trip or not, we need to take this and we need to head to the moon. We need to save everyone here, so
That's very brave of you.
Yeah.
You
Right.
said there were 2, right?
There was 2, but I used it.
I see.
She hands it over to you, Lucius. The Imperium.
Okay. Thank you.
Now, with that being said, I think we should start planning.
Yeah, sure. Let's
Mhm.
start planning.
Okay. First things first on my mind is we will more than likely need Mimikyu and Nocturne to have safe passage back to our bodies because we may or may not be able to pick them up after we're done with the heist. So it's best if they're over there first. That way we can escape ourselves and return back home should things go south in Verdure.
I was already planning ahead for that. I was only planning for these two to go and retrieve the blueprints, pointing at Rodney and Lee. The rest of us will make it back to your bodies. There will probably be foraging parties, hunting parties, and, well, we have to fight them or sneak past them. With a larger group and those not so proficient in the art of stealth will probably be a lot harder to get by.
Well, there's a few problems that we've thought about. Blue Rose said that they would go through a skylight, and so we would need someone to be on the rooftops to watch out. And that would probably be a good situation for me, as well as I've come up with a few different ways that we can help the stealthy ones escape Vidor in a quick fashion. And then Lucius also has the ability to suss out an item. I don't know. You describe it, Lucius. You're the magic man.
I can use my divine powers to locate specific objects or specific types of objects. So I thought of it being possible for me to be able to look for blueprints around where our spot to do this is at and hopefully triangulate the exact location for the sneaking to get in.
I would highly unadvise you going, but if you think you're stealthy enough, then finding the blueprints is the utmost importance right now. So, do you
What do
have
you
a
think,
point of
Lee?
entry?
What was that?
Do you have a point of entry?
Well, from what we know of the building, I was thinking to northwest. That's where the most blind spots are, at least on the ground floor. After we get there, we can get onto the roof, and after we're on the roof, we can approach from either the what were the names of the exhibits? I don't remember the names of the exhibits. The Elysium exhibit, and then there's one other exhibit that's open air. We can approach from those two and get in from there. Well, at least I can.
The
Roland has,
terror exhibit.
yeah, and Roland can Misty step through windows, and I can just simply walk in. The detectors won't detect me, so
With
guess the
Misty
two of
Step,
us.
I can go through windows?
So
Yeah,
long as you can see.
Yeah, that knife thing you've got.
Mm-hmm.
That's cool.
Well, it sounds like you have this all planned out, so I will be joining His Highness in clearing out the forest or rendezvousing with you.
What do you guys think? Do you guys want to do this on your own, or do you think you want the two of us as extra help? Because neither, I'm definitely not stealthy, and I'm not sure about Raffa.
Well, you might not be stealthy, but you're small enough for me to carry you, so that'll at least help.
I mean, I won't be in a very well sought out location. Doing this under the cover of night will also help, since I have black
It
fur.
doesn't go dark.
Well, regardless, I don't think too many people are looking on the roof.
With any luck, the lights should be at least out inside of it.
Yeah.
That's the hope, anyway. All right. Sounds like we're doing this then.
It might be. I don't want to be a liability to you guys, but if you think I'm going to be useful, then I can go with you. Or I can help make sure everyone else returns. What do you guys want?
Do you have a way to escape the city?
Raffa has a hole.
Otherwise, what I was thinking is we've got two of us who can fly. I'm a pretty good jumper, and Rafa's got a hole if need be.
And a ladder.
Do any of you know how tall the walls are?
I'm like, in theory, I should know that because I've been Googling the walls and crap.
Yes, they're about 50 feet.
Okay, never mind. I can't jump it.
Then maybe we should have you go with the NPCs.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, okay. I think we are going to change a plan. So I think Rafa will have to give you guys the coat, and then we go with the NPCs.
Okay.
Now the real question is, who are you gonna give that coat?
She just kind of
It's like one of those disguises that
mournfully takes it off and gives it to Lee. She's a totally naked cat without it.
Yeah.
Oh, don't worry. Don't give me that face. You'll get it back.
Okay, good luck, you two.
Thanks.
We've got at least an idea of where it might be, and we think it's under the pale light, so we've got an even better idea. Everything else is up to you.
Yeah, unless you really want me on the rooftop waiting for Blue Rose, since she said she might go through there, or you could wait underneath the light.
Thanks for the vote of high confidence.
I mean, you could teleport through it, but you'd have to get on the roof first. Well, I suppose that's not a problem for you.
Yeah, we'll have no problem getting on the roof. That's kind of like thieving 101.
Now, Lee, you know this layout better than I do. You're gonna have to guide me through the safest way for points of entries and exits.
Yeah, don't worry about it. I got the entire place memorized. Well, except for like 2 rooms.
You have an eidetic memory?
No,
we just spent a lot of time looking around the place,
Huh.
mapping it out in our heads.
I see.
Thanks for the vote of confidence, Roland.
No. It's a compliment.
You're allowed
Now, you guys...
you're allowed to use the contact's residence one more time just to get in, but they're stubborn and won't allow you to use it to exit.
Yeah.
He told us as much.
I hate to ask this, but well, actually, no. Lee, you probably have enough magic items that you don't want to attune to the Rayquaza staff either, do you?
He looks at everything he's holding. He's like, not really. I mean, I've already bonded with the sash, and this amulet's really nice, and I never take off my gloves, so.
Okay. All right. Good luck, you two, then.
This time I'm gonna take all my stuff.
Yeah, obviously.
Oh yeah.
We're taking all our stuff back.
Okay. So let's fast forward to the night then.
Okay, the Lee.
Okay, yeah. An hour before we leave, Lee is going to cast Dark Vision on himself,
Mm-hmm.
and use the short rest to get his key point back, so he has 7 hours of Dark Vision left.
All right. Noted. Okay, so I'm gonna try this. This is probably not gonna. We're probably not gonna do this all in one session.
Yeah, after the runaway with the Granville, it's very clear this is.
Yeah. Okay. First, the rendezvous team is Audric and Cynthia, Nocturne, Mimikyu, Lucius, and Raffa.
Yep.
Yes. So
All right. You guys are actually let's do the sneaking in town team first. All right. First, you got to sneak through the fields
Okay.
to get to the entrance to that hole. So Rodney
Sneaky, sneaky, sneaky.
and Lee, do some stealth checks.
Okay.
Okay.
wait. Before they leave,
Before you leaving, hold those rolls.
All right.
I'm giving Lee my lock and key that I purchased in Vidur Village.
All right.
So if you use the iron door, you can lock it, which will stall for time.
Right. Thank you for actually saying before I leave, because before they leave, I'm also going to give them. I'm going to give them my Wand of Darkness that has 1 charge left.
All right. Who's gonna hold
I'm
up?
going to. Yeah. I'll let you guys decide which one's going to take what. I'm going to give you.
Lee's going to give the Wand of Darkness to Roland, since Lee basically has darkness. He generates it, basically.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to give you his 170 remaining caltrops.
Okay, Lee's already holding caltrops, so Roland, do you have any?
No.
All right, give those to Roland.
Okay, Roland, you now have 170 caltrops. I don't know if you'll need it, but Lucius will give you his hammer. He'll give you his grappling hook. Oh, and finally, he'll give you his whistle.
All right.
Okay.
I'll also give you one of my ropes.
Hammer, grappling hook, whistle,
I'll
rope,
take the whistle and the hammer. You can take the rope.
And the grappling hook. They kind of are
Yeah.
needed.
Yeah, I've already got the grappling hook in my inventory from
This
before.
feels like the very first episode of Pokemon. It's like, here you go, Ash. Here's your pajamas.
Do you have a 10-foot pole with you, Lee?
He does.
Okay, then I'll keep mine.
All right. No more.
Remember to bring clear underpants.
Yeah. No more spells or stuff you want to give out.
I mean, I already gave him my one and only spell.
Okay.
No, the deck of cards is attunement, so that'll be it for me.
All right. So Rodney already made his roll. So Lee, why don't you make a roll?
Okay.
What? No, I didn't.
Oh, what's that? 26. Oh, that was
Oh,
earlier.
that was the that
okay.
was the athletics.
Yeah. All right.
Gee, you should have taken it. Sarcasm.
So yeah, do
What?
roll again. Oh.
Nice.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
You stay
That
low.
was us. Died.
Stay hidden. You can see like some of those Granvilles like looking around the field still, but you managed to skirt around them. You feel like you may have alerted them somewhat, and these fields are kind of a little more active. But with those 21 rolls, you're fine. You can sneak just by them. You get to the hole. You're going in.
Yep.
Yep.
You go in. You can actually see in here now, Rodney.
Oh,
And
thank
I guess
goodness.
Lee can too.
Yep.
You don't need anyone to guide you or anything, so you navigate the kind of twisting, turning pathway, and you arrive at a ladder that goes up to a sealed kind of lid.
All right. Time to knock like I did the first time.
All right, sporadic knocking, the pokey knock.
Yep.
You eventually see the lid start to move open. And
Okay.
it is open.
Lee walks through.
You see Gabriel. Well, look who's back.
Yep.
You look a little different than you did last time.
Lee kind of chuckles. Yeah, I kind of prefer it this way, honestly.
Well,
I'll completely help us being so small. Well, smaller.
you've heard my terms, correct?
Yep, you'll never see us again.
Mm-hmm. So once I shut that door behind you, you're on your own. As much as I like you, I can't compromise my own safety.
Nah, I totally understand,
it.
man. I do have one question for you, though. This Blue Rose says that she's gonna come here once she gets what she comes to the museum for. What are you gonna do when she just waltzes into your house?
Well, assuming I see her, I'm going to kick her out.
Well, I suppose that's fair enough. Can't say I wouldn't do the same thing.
It's abandoned, but it's my abandoned house. I guess it isn't really abandoned if I'm in it.
I guess that's true. Punch her once for me, if you would.
Will do. And
All right, you ready, Ro?
opens the door out into the streets.
For the Dark Heroes?
All right, let's do this, Roland. And we cast pass without a trace on the two of them.
All right, so you get +10 on top of your on top of whatever your stealth is already. So I believe that is +19 for you. Yeah. All right.
Not even a natural one can stop him now.
Okay. Well, all right. So you're going out into the streets with your city secrets. You do know where the old city is, so it'll kind of take up all of your pass without a trace. And I'm not gonna bother make you rolling if your stealths are that absurd.
Okay.
Yeah.
I thought so.
Because no one's looking for you, and no one's passive perception is that good. So, all right.
I guess I just burned 2 key points for no reason. Oh well.
Well, no, I would have made you roll if you
Okay.
were. So, you probably would have passed it anyway, but yeah, it's a little security, right?
Yeah.
All right.
good.
Meanwhile, back in the village. All right, we're going to get to the rendezvous point. The entrance of the forest. Oh, they told you... Retcon, they told you that you were going to meet at that giant tree that you were hiding in when you first got here.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. All right. So your team is going to head through the village, well, from the village to the forest. You are going to all need to make stealth rolls, so just you and Lucius and Raffa and the NPCs will oblige too.
Okay, joy.
Time to be Stealth Cat again.
Stealth is totally my strong suit, guys.
Nice.
Well, everyone passed except Lucius, so you're good.
No Lucius, no liability.
All right. I'll say you make it to the forest opening. You can see the Granbuls are on high alert, but I guess Incensia will tell you that there's probably both foraging parties and hunting parties inside of the forest, and it's going to be a little harder.
Yeah.
I thought we only had one.
Figured it wasn't going to be that easy.
Okay. sorry, this forest thing isn't as exciting as what's going on in the city, but
Yeah.
okay.
See, if we do that first, it'll take like 20 minutes, and that's all we need.
All right. So we're gonna make another stealth roll to get through the forest. So you have 4 people with you.
4. I thought we had 5.
Or 4 other people. You have
Oh.
Mimikyu, Audric, Insensia, and Mimikyu. Mimikyu got 3.
Mimikyu and Mimikyu.
Nocturne got 18. Mimikyu got 3. Audric got 8. Cynthia got 13. And what did you 2 get?
We haven't rolled yet.
Oh, yeah. 2, 3. 2, 3.
16. Nice.
I'm going to necklace that.
All right.
It probably won't help me since I've been rolling crap today, but I'm going to necklace that.
Natural 1. Natural 1. Oh,
Wow.
No.
you got one better.
Maybe it's a good thing you didn't come along, Lucius.
Okay.
Apparently,
Yeah.
yes. I am rolling like garbage today.
I'm going to make a note here. And let's cut back to the
Leaving bunny prints everywhere.
let's cut back to the museum. All right, you are kind of weaving through alleyways, ducking behind trash cans. It's pretty late, so not that you can really tell, but there's kind of no one on the streets. You see the occasional maybe guard walk by, or actually, both of you give a perception check.
Got it.
8.
Hold on.
All right. So Rodney, you don't notice this, Lee, but Rodney, you see a poster, and it says "Wanted, Dead," and it's like kind of this caricature of a Meowth.
Lee
You-
thieves can't to him so much.
You
for
don't,
being
you don't see it.
Oh right. Okay.
Apparently, I'm wanted. My saying thieves can't.
Yeah,
Does
it's
we notice it now?
like yeah. If you've ever seen Dragon Ball GT, it's like Rodney doing that like eye thing where he's pulling down his eyelid and sticking out his tongue.
And Lee thieves can't back to him. Well, so much for being a phantom, huh?
Shut up.
All right, but you see your quarry. Well, not the quarry, the place where the quarry is.
Mhm.
What's your
Just
approach?
tell me where the entrance points is.
You see the front door in which you entered while you were donning your fairy forms.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So, given the maps you gave us, I'm just going to use words like left and right, so I don't have to deal with east and west.
Mm-hmm.
So, are we able? Is the path on the left clear so that we're able to like run past that whited out room on the bottom floor and look through the windows?
You'd have to do a perception check to either see inside or look on the street.
Mm.
Well,
Can I use the spyglass from a distance to try to look into the windows?
yes, you can.
Okay, that's probably safer anyway.
You're looking in the whited out room, right?
Yeah, there's the one with the gray bricks. And I guess while I'm at it, I could look in the one that's got the brown bricks as well.
It's kind of strange because the one with the gray bricks is on such a vantage point. It's on the right and left side, the windows. There's no window on the front, so you'd have to like go up to the door to see inside, like the main door.
Oh, I can't just go around the left side of the property?
Well, you wouldn't get a good view inside the room. You know what I mean? Like your view would only be kind of like the right side ish, because it's kind of cut off. If you're looking at it from like an angle like that, you'd have.
Is there any chance we could pull it up on Owlbear so I could just show you what I'm trying to say?
Sure. I guess I could have done that. It's just that I don't have the bad version ready, the non-whited out version ready. Let me go
Okay,
get it.
never mind.
I can get it though.
Okay.
If you, this is important. So
We have sticky notes.
yeah. I guess the audience will see it too. Ground floor, and let's go to the rodeo. I can just use this as a sharing program for an image.
Yeah, I'll slap the sticky notes of the things on while you guys talk it out.
Yeah, it's going to load too because it's quite a big map.
Yeah.
Sorry.
It's okay.
My favorite, the
Okay.
loading screen.
Tell me when that loads, and I'm gonna switch to this one.
Crawling.
Yep.
It'll get there eventually.
I love how they put the loading bar at the top. I always look at the bottom for it and I'm like, I don't see anything.
Okay, there we go. So, what I want to do is I want to go up along this side of the property and peer into the window.
Ah, okay. I thought you wanted to look through that one.
Nah,
right.
man.
All right. Okay. Yeah, you could. Your pass without a trace is ended, so
Okay.
you're gonna kind of be in open view if you go out there and use the spyglass like that.
Heck. Well, the initial plan was to come in through this side anyway and go up here because there aren't as many windows on the ground floor, but
I'm not there yet.
Yeah.
Oh, are you still loading?
Where I'm still loading. Not yet.
okay.
You got it.
I'm gonna look around for guards to see if there are any in that area.
All right, then do a perception check, my friend.
What left path? Where's a path?
There's not a path. I don't see anything.
You do not see anything.
Right along here, Strouder.
He can't see your circling until he's done loading.
No,
He's done loading.
Alright, well... I'm gonna risk it, guys.
All right, do a stealth roll and then a easy perception check to use the spyglass.
18.
That's the stealth? Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
You're good. Well, okay, actually, these guys are actively looking, so this is no passive. Okay, no, he doesn't see you.
Okay. And then the perception check is a 20.
Bam. All you needed was a 5, but okay, you can see into the room. And it seems like to be a quaint little office. There is a rug on the floor. There's a door headed into that other white room. There's like a couch. There's a desk. And you see a flight of stairs that go down.
Oh, that's interesting.
Security room.
And let me go onto the main map here. Yeah, the door you see. Oh, yeah, obviously, it leads into there. Leads into Yeah.
Can Lee see one of those sensors above the door?
You did get a 20, and yes, there is a sensor. There's a sensor above this door. It's in this room. Right above the door.
Alright, is it dark in the room or not?
It is dark in the room.
Okay, is there a shadowy place Lee can get to that is within 60 feet of the window?
I suppose there's a bit of an, outcropping that you could possibly get, right, against the wall on the outside. Perhaps even the inside, really, because there's, it's dark in there.
Mm-hmm. Alright, so Lee's gonna Thieves' Cant to Roland. Stay hidden, I'll be back in just a second.
Roger.
All right.
I guess I'm just staying hidden then, huh?
Yeah, well, if you tried to get in there, you'd set off the alarm, so...
Alright.
Where are you going?
I'm gonna poof inside the gray room.
All right, you are in. So you just in the center of the room.
I wouldn't say the center, more like just up against the window. Like
Ar-
he just took the minimum amount of distance of the step to get inside.
All right. When you do that, you're standing on a couch,
Fishy.
and there's like table in front of you. There's
All right.
There's a bit of like hors d'oeuvres on it too.
He ain't gonna touch those. He just wants to know about the stairs.
All right. Yeah, there's like a railing on it, and it goes down. Seems it goes really far down.
Okay. He will sneak down the stairs.
Okay.
I don't like the way you said that. I'm having second thoughts.
You go down the stairs. Rodney, you just gonna stay put?
That's what he told me. Stay hidden and stay put.
All right. When you go down, it's really dark in here. And the stairs kind of turn right and go down farther.
Jeez. Okay. He's just gonna peek around the corner. If it's just more stairs going even further down, he's gonna head back.
No, it leads to this large hallway with there like are a set of 5 columns kind of lined in the center of this room. There's a large double door directly north in front of you. There are 2 doors on the left and 1 door on the right.
Jeez.
Looks very dungeony down here, actually.
Dungeony, huh?
Yeah. Not mystery dungeon or anything. It's just kind of like very kind of like you got the cobblestones and you can hear the echoes.
Right. Well, I don't have a way to see through doors, so Lee's gonna head back and poof back out, and I'll let you tell me if there are any problems with that before I tell you what I'm gonna do next.
There's no problem with that.
Okay. Lee's gonna thieves' cant everything that he saw to Roland, and then he's gonna thieves' cant.
So you saw a staircase in the hallway of 5 corridors, and what else? Sorry.
Oh, wait a second. Roland, while you are kind of just sitting there, before Lee gets back, do a perception check.
Oh yeah, cool, sure.
Yeah. Never mind.
What's that do?
Nothing. Okay.
Okay. Lee's gonna signal for Roland to climb up onto the roof and drop down a rope for him to climb up.
I can climb. Shit.
Well, you have a climbing speed.
Oh, I do. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you just want me to climb up any wall, or just
Preferably the large building on the left. It has the glass panes on top of it.
Ah, you mean that big one over there? Yeah, cool.
Yeah, the Terra exhibit, I suppose, is what you see on the map. Maybe.
Yeah.
I've got like so many windows open right now.
Yeah. So do I. I'm trying to navigate this building.
Yeah, the Terra exhibit is the one I'm talking about, Strouder.
All right, I guess I'll start climbing up this thing.
All right. Very well. You're gonna have to make a stealth roll as you approach this building and start climbing it.
Is that gonna be enough?
That is enough. No one seems to stop you or shout anything. You are.
Alright.
Yeah, you get on top of this building. There is a glass pane on the top. But what you notice is there is like, well, what you first notice is there's like an onyx statue right up to this glass pane, but there seems to be glass cut out in a circle and placed on top of the pane, like someone cut the glass out.
All right, I'm gonna go drop the rope down to Lee and have him come up here.
All right, Lee, you have to do the same thing. You have to do a stealth roll.
Okay. 26.
Yeah, you're good. I'm not even gonna bother rolling. All right, yeah, you get up and you see the exact same thing. You see the onyx and you see the kind of the cutout glass kind of on the side.
All right, he's gonna thieves' can't roll, and oh crap! I hope we're not too late. And he's gonna, walk over to the where the hole is on the glass. He's not going to walk on the glass itself. Just like there, I'm assuming the panes are reinforced.
Yeah,
along
well,
the edges,
you'd
right?
assume if there's like a cutout section.
Well, I mean, floor just are pretty small, so you never know. Anyway, yeah, he's gonna look in once he steps in onto the onyx, see if there are any guards walking around.
All right, well, it's your favorite old perception check.
19.
All right, let me see the interior of this. All right, you hear footsteps over in kind of this vicinity.
Okay. Do they sound like they're getting closer or farther away?
They sound like they're patrolling. They're kind of going back and forth.
Okay. He's going to get on the opposite side of the onyx head spike thing to hide himself,
Yeah.
and he's gonna thieves' can't roll, and I think a guard's coming. Get down here and hide with me.
Yeah.
All right. If you're going inside the building, you have to make a stealth roll, Roland.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, hold on.
There's going to be a lot of stealth rolls and a lot of perception rolls.
Stealth eats stealth, here we go.
You're good. A Sylveon walks in the room. It has a light orb, and it's kind of flashing it around.
Okay.
It goes to the stairs, and it goes down them.
Okay.
So it's a floor. It's actually going a floor below you. Since you're on kind of a balcony, you can actually still kind of see it. And so it is looking around the room. Looks up. You hide behind the Onyx's quote-unquote horn thing.
Head spike.
Head spike. And it goes and leaves the north room. I believe that is actually on this map. It goes in this one.
Okay.
Thieves can't tell Lee where exactly are the blueprints.
He thieves can't back. We don't know. That's why we wanted Lucius to come along.
Great.
And he just kind of starts heading down the onyx.
All right.
Won't need a case. I'm right behind you.
You are in this room. Is there anything you want to do in the Terra exhibit room?
Look for any indication that whoever has made the circle hole in the ceiling left any other evidence of being there.
All right. Do an investigation.
Lee is not smart. Okay. Nat 20.
As Lucius would always say, not 20!
There are, you could see on this Onyx you are currently on, there are footprints of 2 Pokemon.
Okay. And am I able to trace where they're going and where they're headed?
They appear to be headed. They're going. You have the the floor plans. Oh, I guess I can show you the second floor. Where is it? It's this one. This is another. May as well get it over with and load it. Once that loads, they seem to be. You see, they kind of jump off the onyx. Actually, there's only one set of footprints. My bad.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah, and it's not loaded yet, is it?
For me it is.
Oh, okay.
No, it's not. It's not for me.
All right. I'll show you again once I tell Lee. They're going out like this door.
Okay.
The door in which the Sylveon came from.
The door that the Sylveon came from. All right. He's gonna.
Note
he's
that you
gonna-
said from, not to.
Okay, Lee's going to Thieves' Cant to Roland. Do you see that balcony over in the through the windows over there? And he's gesturing to this if you can see it, Strouder.
Yes.
Not yet. I can't see shit.
You do see a balcony like through the large windows from the onyx, kind of to your
That's
east.
not loaded yet. I can't see
Okay,
anything.
The Onyx is in the middle of the room, right?
Yeah.
All right. I'll just point it out to you once you do load in.
Yeah.
Okay, it's loaded.
Yeah.
Okay. This balcony right here. He's
You mean
gonna
I can see that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lee's gonna say, "Wait for me to show up on the other side, and then Misty step over there.
Okay.
If I don't show up on the other side, well, I either got caught or I will come back for you.
So you just want me to stay here?
Well, unless you got any other bright ideas. Yeah, it wouldn't be a
No.
good idea for you to follow me, because if we go that way, there are going to be sensors that'll see you.
Okay.
Okay.
I can just Misty step from that far away? I don't
Yeah.
know the power of the sword.
Yeah, it's pretty strong, man. Okay, Lee is going to jump across to the balcony.
All
Or
right.
not that balcony,
Poof.
but yeah, this one right here.
Oh, you're going to there. Okay, yeah. You're there.
Yeah, I figure I can't shadow step over there because it's got the pale light.
Yeah.
Okay, so actually, can I have a Lee token?
Oh, sure. Yeah, okay. I didn't expect to do like moving around this map, but if we're doing this.
Well, I mean, it's important stuff, man.
Yeah, okay. There you go.
Okay.
Okay,
Just imagine on top of an onyx right there.
Yeah.
okay, Lee's going to head through this door.
Uh-huh. Okay. I assume you're being sneaky.
Oh yeah.
So you're just going through the door?
Yeah, and he's gonna like go up to like right here and look around the corner to see if that Sylveon is passing this way.
Do a stealth check and a perception check. In that order.
I'm going to dump a few luck points into that. I'm gonna bring it up to 15.
All right. All right.
How many of those do you have?
I had 10 at the start of the session.
You hoarding.
Yeah, man. Okay, and alright, perception check. Nat 20.
There is no one there. You feel like your footing got you maybe tripped a little and made a kind of sound.
Okay. Lee's gonna get out over here. And
You're gonna go out that door.
well, yeah.
It's locked.
Well, heck. He's gonna look out what about this door?
It's locked.
Hmm. He's gonna look out this window and see if is there a place you could shadow step to on the outside.
The Elysium is. Wait. Actually, there is no Elysium there.
He sighs. Okay. He- okay. He's gonna make his way back to Roland, I guess.
All right.
Do I need to roll another stealth?
Yes, you do. You're changing position.
I'm gonna add another 1 to that.
All right. You're good.
He's gonna, and you see him come back, Roland, and he says, "It's gone.
What do you mean, what's gone?
The Elysium, it's gone."
You're kidding me.
He shrugs and shakes his head.
Do you need me to come down from here so that we can...
He thieveskins back. I don't really know what to do now. And he's
only the
gonna.
Elysium itself is gone, right?
It is, yeah. I mean, there's the chance that the map could, or the blueprints could still be here, but where the heck would they be?
When there's a will, there's a way. Turn your thinking around. If you were a set of blueprints that need to be top secret, where's the most likely place you would keep them?
Probably in the dungeon that I saw over in the other room.
It's not a bad idea.
Hey, one thing. I'm the only one that can get in there. There's a sensor in that room, and if we go through that room, it's gonna catch you. I'll be all alone.
Both of you do an Arcana check.
Yeah, cool. Hold on.
I got a 3.
Nice. Do that trick again.
I mean, I'll try. Arcana check?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Does 11 do any better?
You think you can disable those sensors, but you might set them off doing it. Using your thieves' tools.
It's complicated, but I think I might be able to disable it. But if I do, you might set off the whole building alarm.
What he thinks about it. What if I took the thieves' tools, teleported in, and tried to disable it? Do you think I would be able to turn it off that way without setting it off?
No good. Thieves' tools are thieves' tools. They're not stealthy tools. You break the thing, the whole place will notice that it's compromised and will set off an alarm and cause everything to go haywire.
He taps his chin a moment. I think I've got an idea. Okay,
Can I at least get down from Masonics and meet ya?
he signals, yeah, meet me at the roof and get ready to jump down. Over to where you saw me teleport in.
You, Hold on,
Just trust
sorry,
me on
what?
this one. Making a distraction.
I'm sorry, repeat what you just said. I didn't get any of that.
Just trust me on this one. I'm making a distraction.
No, before that.
I can't remember what I said before that.
It's something about teleporting onto a roof or something?
No, just get down to the building that you saw me teleport into.
He means, I think he means
So you
like
want me to
this one.
climb back up
Yeah,
and go back
right.
down?
Yeah. Or I suppose you could just go to the bottom floor and Misty step out.
That's also true. Alright.
Okay.
I'm gonna slide off this Onyx and I'm gonna join up with Lee.
And he points down to the spot and he says, I'm going to go make a distraction. The Elysium's gone. If I can get them over there to look at it, they're going to panic and everyone's going to start looking there instead of where we're going.
Okay. Alright, I'll miss you step my way to the building.
All right. So you're like in front of the window. You wanted to go to the window where the like couches.
Well, yeah.
All right. So
Not
just,
to the couches because they'll set off the alarm.
yeah.
But...
So just do a stealth roll to get in position there, Rodney.
Okay. Will I be in position to disable the alarm or something, I guess?
No, Lee's going to try to do that.
Okay.
You know the problem with that, Rodney, is you'd have to get close to the sensor and it will see you.
Oh, shit. Wait, what?
Like it can be disabled, but they're pretty much motion sensors, right? So it like if you get close to it, you don't know its kind of line of sight.
Okay, I guess not get close to it, just get in position to the building.
Yeah. All right. So just a stealth roll to kind of get into that location.
Yeah, sure.
Yep, you're good.
That'll do.
All right, you are in position. Lee, what do you want to do?
Okay, Lee's going to go out to the hallway, and he's going to be about right here on the second floor. And he's going to cast Minor Illusion to make the sound of glass, like really, really unnaturally loud glass shattering where the Elysium exhibit is. And then he's going to run back and shadow step next to Roland.
All right, that'll take a little bit to do that. Like,
That will be at least 2 stealth checks and a perception check.
All right, well, he knows where he's going, so it's just 2 stealth checks, I guess you have to make to do that and get out of there.
Right, I am going to then recast Pass Without a Trace.
All right. So you have mucho stealth right now.
I have Mega Stealth.
Yeah. But still make the roll.
31.
I'll say that'll do.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do I need the other one?
No, if you got a 31, I'll give that to you.
Okay.
You make the sound of glass shattering. And you hear movement going towards there.
Okay, Lee's going to get back to where he was and shadow step next to Roland.
All right, you are right there then.
Okay, Lee's going to say, give me the tools.
Got it. I'll get him the tools.
All right.
Lee shadow steps in and he's going to try to disable it.
So are you proficient in these tools?
Yes.
Then yeah, do pretty much a lockpick.
Okay, that should be a +7 then if I'm not mistaken. Actually, it's a +8, isn't it? Dang it, I should have been rolling +8 this whole time on my stealth. Oh well. 20.
You got it. You disabled it.
He goes, and then he gives Roland a thumbs up and gestures for him to come in.
All right, miss you step inside there, I guess.
You just kind of poof inside this room, Rodney.
Oh, that's very unnatural.
I don't know if you need me to describe it again. It's basically a bunch of furniture. There's a table with some hors d'oeuvres. There's like a few papers. They don't look important though. Well, they're important, but nothing that what you're looking for. And there's a set of stairs that descend down.
Right. He's gonna give the thieves' tools back to Roland. He's gonna say, "All right, let's move quick," and he starts going down the stairs with him.
All right, let's go.
All right. I don't need these for the time being. Okay, yeah, you descend into the basement. You see that kind of long corridor with 5 pillars. There are 2 doors on the left side of the hallway, 1 door on the right, and a large double door in front of you.
When do you think we go through?
You're asking me?
Well, yeah, I mean, there's a bunch of doors. I mean, the big double door is obviously the one that's going to have something important behind it, but, got to check behind all of them, right?
I suppose so.
He says, let's just check the 2 on the left. You check that one, I'll check this one.
Got it.
Okay.
Okay. You're going on the left then? Who's going on the left?
Yeah.
Okay. We'll do you first. On the left, it is a room full of artifacts. Like, there's a helmet with, like, horns that kind of curve. There is a big golden glove. There are these, like, shoes that have wings on them. They kind of look like Rodney's, actually. But they're protected by this kind of glass barrier. There are blueprints, but they're not of a ship. It's of a like some architecture, like a castle. There's a scepter, and there is a kind of like a sword on kind of these plaques, but they're kind of fastened into it.
Okay. Which one of us was that? I believe you said there were 2 doors on the left, right?
Yeah, and if you go into this room, you can see the other door leads into this room. Actually, it's like
Oh, okay.
and that was you, Rodney. The room you look into, it seems to be some sort of like library or something. It has a bunch of maybe like books on a shelves. There's actually 4 shelves. There is kind of like a desk that you assume is maybe for reading. And there's just a carpet and just a few knickknacks all around.
Oh, I see books. That's a start.
Since Lee doesn't see exactly what he's looking for in there, he's going to go over and say to Ron, I found blueprints, but it's for a castle, and there's some pretty strong-looking magic crap in there, but it's not what we're looking for. Let's find what we're looking for first before we swipe other things.
You're planning on swiping other things while you're here? It's naughty.
Well, I mean, that stuff could help you guys, make sure the world doesn't explode.
Fair point.
Anyway, let's see what's in here. He goes and looks at the desk to see if there's any drawers in it.
No, just kind of this table.
Okay.
There's like a little candle on it too. Well, it's unlit.
He's going to look at the titles on the books.
They don't appear to be books at all. It just seems to be kind of like manuscripts saying what's in. It's kind of like a catalog of what's in the museum.
Interesting. Okay. Can he search through it to find out exactly where the blueprints they're looking for would have been?
Do an investigation.
Dang it, wonder where's Raffa when you need her.
Preparing for an encounter in a forest.
I got an 11.
You don't see it.
Heck. Okay.
Investigate.
Crow.
Yeah, he's investigating, yeah.
Okay.
No.
No, I didn't do much better.
You don't find anything in this room.
Well,
Crap.
2 left rooms clear. Let's try the one on the right next.
Yeah, let's do it.
You mean the large double doors? Those are the only ones you haven't been in it.
Oh, okay. I thought there were 3 smaller doors in the room. Okay, if they're just the double doors, then yeah, we're going through that.
All right, you go into. It takes some effort. These big stone doors, and it appears to be like some kind of like tomb. It's this large room with a sarcophagus in the middle, and there's like a stone throne at the top with 2 candles on either side. But why don't you both do perception checks?
14 and 11.
Lee, it doesn't wouldn't appear there's anything in this room, but you see a kind of like a crack in the side of the wall where some light is spilling through, like sort of like in a jar door, but it's not quite closed.
All right. He's gonna gesture for Roland to follow him over to that door and he's gonna try to peek in through the crack.
Right.
There are okay. Both do stealth rolls then.
Okay, remember I've still got Pass Without a Trace up.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, right. Add 10 to that.
All right, I got a 19 and he got something stupid.
You didn't get it on him, did you? Because you were away from him.
36.
He's within range of me now, though. Let me look at it now.
Well, I mean, he rolled a 20. He rolled
Yeah,
with his
you're
natural
good.
roll.
It doesn't matter.
All right. You see a Mr. Mime and a Klefki in this small room in front of a safe. In fact, you know these two. Oh, actually, no. Rodney, you do know these two. These two were looking at you at the library.
I freaking knew it. So these are the two Charterbrains, huh? I think it's Cantorlee.
Well, what are they doing here? Can you tell what they're doing?
They're the Blue Rose, obviously. Why else would they be here?
I was under the impression it was a blue Florges. I guess that was just rumor.
Alright, on the count of 3, we'll take these two by surprise.
Wait, hold on. Are you sure about that?
They have their backs turned, don't they?
Yes, they do. They're with those stealth rolls. They are completely unaware of your presence.
I really don't know if we want to mess with someone that's, we don't know how strong these guys are.
Neither do I, but we gotta take a chance. Plus, they seem to be right by a safe. What are they doing anyway? I'm gonna look.
Do an insight check.
Okay.
Can we use the help action?
I don't know how you would help someone do an insight check.
Okay, I thought I'd try.
What does a 12
Well,
do?
Lee has not advantage, proficiency in it. So.
Oh, you can go ahead and do it
what
too.
Can
Oh,
So
okay.
what can I see with a 12?
Well, you can see the whole room. It's just kind of sussing out what they're doing.
14.
Okay. Well, Rodney, you can tell they're trying to get inside, but maybe having a little bit of trouble. Lee, you can tell they are trying to steal it from it.
Right.
They clearly do not know the combination to the safe, and they're kind of like muttering to each other to kind of open it. The Klefki seems to be assisting in some way.
Lee's gonna thieves can't roll, and I really think we should try to negotiate, man.
No negotiation, only fists.
I never thought I would be the one disagreeing to that.
Well, it turns out that I'm not in a negotiating mood today. So either we go with your idea or we go with my idea. We'll flip a coin for it if you wish. Mentally.
Lee's going to he's going to use minor illusion to make a whispering noise into the Mime Junior's ear and say, "Hey, what are you after?" And then he's going to duck behind the door and see how they react to that.
I guess we're also ducking too.
All right. He turns around and like looks around and like nods to his friend. They just kind of look around the room, and they don't see you through those. Well, let's check. You never know.
Okay.
No, they don't see you.
Great, you got their attention. Now what?
You be ready to jump them, okay? I'm going to try to negotiate. If things go wrong, have at it. Just cut their heads off if you want, for all I care.
With pleasure.
Okay. Lee's
Rated
going...
an L for not Lucius.
Alright. Lee's going to step into the room and say, "Don't want to fight."
You hear this from the Mr. Mime, or from the Klefki, actually.
And he says, Blue Rose.
Who are you?
I'm a better thief than you are. Let's just put it that way. I'm the real Phantom Thief here. And, what's inside that safe that you want?
What's it to you?
I can't hear that, Crow.
What's it to you?
Well, if it's what I think it is, if I don't have that, the world could blow up.
You're lying. You're lying.
Do you know who Sabnok is?
Yeah, who doesn't?
Well, I don't know. I'm from the outside world, and he's going to try to destroy the world.
I can predict exactly what she's gonna say next. You're lying! You're lying! To you.
I don't care. This is ours.
Tell you what. We won't rat you out if you let us have what's in there.
You're outsiders.
You can keep the Elysium. We just need the blueprints.
What do you mean the Elysium? We couldn't take that.
Kind of the Mr. Mime like nudges him.
We just kind of face palms. Okay, well, what I think is in there is the blueprints to the Elysium. Is that not what you're after?
Yeah, that's what's in there. That's what we said we were gonna take.
Well, then what happened to the Elysium exhibit?
What do you mean?
Did you say something, Crow?
What do you mean?
It's gone.
Well, we couldn't take it. It was too big.
Well, someone took it.
Told ya.
Well, whatever. I need what's in there. So, step aside. And, Is it a lockpick, or is it like one of those saves where you have to turn it?
There's actually no keyhole on it, but
Okay.
you could still use your thieves' tools to maybe like fiddle around with it and try to open it. You think you need to get a really good roll though. So
Roland's gloves didn't come with us, right?
He has them, I think. Or no, they didn't. No.
No, they're not magical.
Yeah.
What's your lockpick roll, Roland?
For lockpicking?
Yeah.
Oh dear. Well, they might be different because I don't have the gloves on me.
Yeah.
But
so-
what it says on here is that it's a d20 plus 20 for lockpicking specifically.
It'd be only
That's-
plus 10.
It would only be plus 10 in this case, I guess.
Okay, that's still higher than what Lee would get. So, he's gonna say, Roland, get in here.
Who is this? Why
With
there's
just a
so...
whole cat passing through. Now, please let the professionals do the talking. I'm gonna start lockpicking the combination.
And Lee will use the help action with this.
All right, so you can do it with advantage.
You got it. And that's attempt number
Advantage.
1. Attempt number 2!
Then that 20.
So a 30?
Yep.
Just kind of like butter, you open it.
Easy peasy, lemon squeezy.
And inside there is there's a rolled up piece of paper.
Okay, it doesn't look like it's trapped or anything.
Why don't you do an investigation? Or
'Cause I'm so
perception.
good at that.
Perception.
Okay, add a +2 to that. 15.
It seems to have that kind of Indiana Jones counterweight thing. There's like a little thing that'll go down if you take the weight off.
Crap, not this again.
You have to give that to
What are you
us.
talking about?
Dude, I already told you, if we don't get this, the world's gonna blow up. I don't care what you're trying to do with this. We need it more. Roland, go get that map that was in the other room.
Oh, yeah, right. The other room.
Make sure it's not
Alright.
trapped before you take it.
Yeah. I'm gonna go get to it.
All right. Sure. Yeah, you can go to that other room and just kind of grab it.
Yeah. Alright.
Yeah. All right. He comes back with the paper.
You think that's enough for it to be counterweighted?
It's a map,
Seem
or it's another set of blueprints. It's got to be close.
Okay, guys. So here's the idea. If it's not counterweighted enough, all four of us need to be able to haul ass.
Yeah, you guys are going to need to get out of here too if this thing sets off, so just be ready to go.
They don't seem to know what to do because it's like on a counterweight and they don't really. It's just kind of like a fine task, and they're kind of like in a conundrum where they don't want to get caught and they don't want to let you get away, so they're really confused right now. Who's going to be attempting this?
Well, Lee and
Where's the
Roland should have the same sleight of hand, so
Yeah.
I guess Lee will.
My sleight of hand is +5.
Oh, my sleight of hand is +8. So I guess Lee's
Okay,
doing it
cool.
then.
All right.
Can he help action me?
This is the kind of thing where I
Can
don't
I
know how
action?
someone can
Yeah.
help. Yeah.
Is it possible to tell these two? So why exactly were you guys stealing this anyway?
We want to get on the outside. We want to get on the outside.
Ah.
How would this get you on the... Ugh.
Oh.
I'm gonna dump all my luck points into that, so bring that... I don't know if a 13's gonna save this.
Possible to guidance this? I guess not. He already did the roll.
The pity Pelipers on the table.
Alright, well, I would like to show these two wannabes who the real... how to actually steal something. And, it'd be pretty embarrassing if we set it off after just opening the safe like it was nothing.
Die 6.
Yeah, I figured. I'm not good at that sort of thing.
It
Let's
can
see if
still be
Parser
enough.
liked
Will
it.
he be able to turn the tide over?
Okay,
Yeah,
plus
14.
5, so if it's plus 5 and dump 4 more into that.
Yeah, you do it.
Okay. Okay. We swaps them, and the first thing he does is he opens up the blueprints to make sure that they're the blueprints to the Elysium.
It looks very similar to that ship that you saw that was there.
He sighs with relief. Got him.
Give that to us.
They begin, blocking the door.
Look, if you don't want to get shanked and have your skulls pummeled in, you'd better get out of the way. We're trying to save the world, and we're not going to let two pipsqueaks like you get in the way of that.
That's when the door opens and you hear a voice say, "Oh yes, I'm not gonna let wannabes sully my good name."
I knew it. I called it in our private chat.
Yeah, I knew it. I pretty much knew it. Same.
We were just sitting there.
I think that'll be a good place to end.
All right.
Let's put this here for next time. All right.
Oh my god, oh no!
That's the blue floor, Jess. Yeah.
I mean, they weren't able to take the Elysium, and now it's gone. So, what you
Yeah,
expect?
it was like, yeah. Everyone was like, "Guys, she coming for you."
Well, I thought we'd get through this heist in its entirety, but Granville messed that all up.
Stinking Granbles.
Keep going.
Yeah. We could, but this is kind
It's
of
a
a high
Wednesday
point, and they've kind of sat there and done nothing, but we can't really cut to them because They got a pretty bad stealth roll, and it would just be an encounter that would take up another hour.
Yeah, take too freaking
Yeah.
long.
All
So
right.
insert the JoJo's Bizarre Adventure to be
Yeah,
continued.
bam. To be continued.
Oh no.
Yeah. I think
Yeah.
that's a good high point to end on, anyway.
All right.
Besides, I need a nap.
Yeah. We'll be back
Alright.
next Wednesday with another, and it's for sure this time it's going to be Wednesday.
See you
I'm
in
pretty
session
sure, but I'll have to make sure so they don't screw me at work.
Yeah.
session 72 to be continued.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I already called its name out.
Bye, everyone.